Hey, what's up, everyone? This is Jack Rosenthal. I wanted to make a free training little sample for my friend Francis from Nigeria, my new friend from Nigeria. So anyway, I wanted to make this free training to just provide a little bit of a glimpse into how I run my social media marketing agency and how you guys can get started with running yours if you haven't started yet, or how you guys can take yours and build it even further if you already have got off the ground. So the most important thing for running a social media marketing agency, you could be a teenager like me, I'm 17, or you could be a 30-year-old. It's sales. The difference between a hobbyist social media marketer and someone who actually runs an agency is their ability to sell. If you cannot sell, you cannot run an agency. So there's several different methods you could sell. These are all different channels, right? So you have LinkedIn. That's probably the best one for. That's probably the best social media platform for outreach. Then you have email. Then you have phone calling, cold calling. And then you also have door-to-door visits. And then sometimes I've seen many marketers use a combination of those four. There's obviously other ways you can reach out to people like Facebook and Instagram DM. But those are kind of like the four main methods that I've seen the majority of digital marketing agencies use, as well as referrals. But obviously you need to have a little bit of an agency built up before you can rely or before you can ask for referrals. So let's start with the cold call. Now, how do you make a cold call? So a cold call is probably the most time effective out of all of them, because you can reach the most amount of people and get the most amount of people's at a high level of attention, right? If you send someone an email, you're getting their attention, but you're not really getting it you're not really in their face kind of attention. They might not even know that you sent them an email. They might have deleted the email. They might forget about it after 1 second. But a phone call, people remember a voice. Whatever the case it is, people will remember that they spoke to you way longer than they'll remember that you sent them an email. So you're getting their attention much stronger, and on top of that, you could make a lot more cold calls in 1 hour or 1 day than you can visit people in person in 1 day. So because of that, phone call is probably where I would start in most areas of the world, depending on where you're living. I don't know what the audience of people who are watching this is, but in my area at least, the United States, cold call is the way that I'd start. And when you're making cold calls, you got to commit to making quantity, right? The biggest mistake I see agency owners make is they pick up the phone, found their local dentist. Oh my God, look at this dentist. Their website sucks. Their social media sucks. I could definitely help them with social media marketing. Great, you call them up. Oh, hey, Mr. Dentist. Hey, hello. Okay, yeah, he's not in right now, but you can send him an email at this email. Okay, great. And then you time to send out this whole nice email, send it off there. And then the next morning, you either don't get a response, or you get, which is most likely you won't get a response, or you get, hey, sorry, we're all good at the moment. And then they give up. No, with cold calling, it's about quantity. You got to commit to calling a certain number of people per day. I would recommend calling at least, and this is a bare minimum, 40 people a day. And you just got to stay at that. Stay at it. You find a niche. Say, I'm going to work with dentists, or I'm going to work with contractors, whatever the niche is, and I'm going to call 40 of them every single day and just try and book appointments. Right? That's all you're trying to do on the cold call. So here's a simple cold call script. Let's say we're going to do a dentist. Oh, hey, is this Frank's dentist office? Yeah, this is them. Yeah, oh, hi, I was trying to reach Frank. Oh, he's actually in the middle of something right now. Okay, no problem. When's the best time to give him a call back? Oh, 3 o'clock, he should be around, or 5 o'clock by the end of the day. Okay, great, I'll give him a call back then. Okay, bam. Let's say I make 10 calls, and finally one time that they're already able to transfer me to the dentist, or the dentist picks up the phone. Hey, is this Frank? Yeah, this is Frank. Hey, Frank, my name's Jack. I'm a local digital marketer. I just took a look at your website and your social media. I saw that you guys haven't posted in over like a year. Who's currently running your Facebook? Oh, I am, but I don't really post on it too often. Okay, great. Yeah, the reason why I ask is because I run an agency, and this is exactly what we help businesses do. I'd love to set up a time just for me to stop by for 10 minutes and show you a little bit more about what we do. Yeah, that could work. You could come in. All right, no problem. What day works best for you? Thursday or Friday? Great. And would early afternoon work, or late morning, or early evening, or whatever? You can give them a couple different times. Yeah, the afternoon works better. All right, in the morning works better. Okay, perfect. 11 work? Yep, that works. Okay, cool. All right, I'll see you then. Bam. So that's the whole goal of the cold call. You just want to land the appointment. Then at the appointment, I mean, that gets into a whole training. I can't really, dive into like the entire aspects of, okay, cold calling, then running meeting, then once you sign the client, how to onboard them, then how to manage the client. Obviously, there's like a whole bunch to it, but that's kind of like the key thing, just to get appointments in the beginning, right? You can't have a meeting without getting an appointment first. And one of the best ways to get appointments is picking up the phone. So anyway, there's a brief little, free training for you guys. You heard kind of like a brief cold call, and really it's just about doing that at a high quantity of times. You got to do that 40 times a day, right? You can make about 30 calls in hour and a half, approximately, depending on, how many people you're reaching. So let's call it 2 hours. You can make 40 calls. And actually, no, it should be less. It should be about an hour and a half. You can make 40 calls. And yeah, I mean, that's really what it all is. It's about finding a time to commit to spending an hour and a half each day making these calls so you can get appointments, land meetings, and then from those meetings, approximately 1 in 5 of them, that's usually the typical rate, you can turn into paying clients for your agency. So Francis, hope this was helpful to your audience. I hope this was helpful to you guys. Where you can find me, I have my YouTube channel, Jimmy Duke, which, by the way, will probably be changed to Jack Rosenthal probably at some point in the future. But for now, it's Jimmy Duke. And other than that, I wish you guys well and good luck with running your agency. Thanks.